Hello and welcome everybody to another DeFRaG WarCup review. This is number 345, I believe, which is very satisfying. It is, of course, rek-dire. A map from an old mapper. No offense, Rekor. Didn't mean it like that. I think he used the map for Quake 3 and then came to Reflex. He has also made a map in, well, he's made a couple of maps in Diabolical as well. Most well known for exactly this type of map. Huge, sprawling strafe map, loads of ramps, loads of routes. So this should be a pretty interesting show. And we've got a lot of demos to get through. It is, of course, just me here today. Apologies for the lateness. We are a couple of weeks behind, but we're trying to catch up. So yeah, let's waste no more time. We've got like 40 odd demos to get through today, quite a few. So let's get started, shall we? In the VQ3. First up, we got Folla, who I don't think we've seen their name before. And I have played this map. I played it in CPM rather. I don't have a single clue how it plays in VQ3, but we're about to find that out together as a team, me and you. Let's go. I imagine there will be lots of lots of bonks, lots of pivots. So how's it going, everybody? Did you all enjoy playing this map? I thought it looked like a pretty cool map, and it's funny as well because it's the second time that the week prior to this map being in the WarCup, we actually showed the world records run of it, which is pretty funny. And demo of the week, we of course did that before with Precision when that was in the WarCup. Not intentionally, of course, just because it was a cool demo. And there we go, Folla with a 107 in the VQ3. Next up, we got Take 5, Take 35. He is in game. Take 5 on the. Ah, okay. It makes sense now when you see it written down like that. Nice little upper route there at the top, at the beginning. Not bad. Completely missed that ramp, but hey ho. It'll be interesting to see how people get past that area in VQ3 later on. Upwards ramps are not the best in VQ3. There you go, 105 for Take 5. Well played. Who do we got next? It's Radio Koala, let's go, with a 103. Pretty standard stuff. Gonna take this upper route here for a change. It's gonna completely bypass those ramps we were talking about earlier. I think. Yeah, and this is different from before as well. A little bit of a messy end, but hey, it's alright. 103. I'd be happy with that. Because I am terrible at this game. Next up is Raven. Let's go. Massive shout outs to Raven as always. Wants to take that upper route. Nice. He's all about the upper routes in this run. Good use of these ramps. Gonna head down this big ramp. And again. I want to see someone go through that little gap. I wonder how people are going to try and circumvent that last corner in VQ3. Doesn't seem the most comfortable. Who's next? Pozdrawiam. Let's go. With a 101. Hey Sentinel, how's it going? Nice, that was pretty clean. Oh, much tighter corner. I'm liking this run so far. Nice. All the way into that corner uses the angled walls to turn himself around. Lots of bonking going on in this run. Is he going to do it? There he goes through the little gap. Nice. Just catches that wall. So close to a sub 1 minute time. It's a 101 in the end for Pozdrawiam. Very well played. Who do we have next? Corge. Again, another name I've never heard before. This is a very low effort circle jump to start off with. It's looking pretty clean though. Tight corner here. Nice. Nice ramping. Doesn't want to go to that platform on the right. Favouring this upper catwalk area, as I will now call it. He's going to go through the little gap as well. Oh my god, it's so exciting. Nice little half beat to finish off, and just barely not sub 1 minute. Very sad. And we've got another just barely not sub 1 minute from Syntax. So close between these two runs. Very deliberate strafing here from Syntax. Trying to obey those snap zones as best he can. Not quite making it over. A little bit unsure. There's the gap. I genuinely had no idea that anyone would go through that hole. I just thought it would be funny, and now everyone's doing it. It's fucking fantastic. And look at that, it's so very close to sub 1 minute. That's sad. Sorry, Syntax. It's a great run. Next up, though, we have a 59.7 from Is2. I think that's how you say it. I love how lazy and, like, just no big deal the VQ3 circle jump is. Which is funny because I know it's not no big deal. I know it's a huge deal. Lots of wall bonking going on here. And again, some very deliberate strafing. Oh, nice spacing. I don't know if did he catch that? Did he land on the flat bit there, or did he catch that ramp? I didn't quite see. Either way, the spacing there was pretty good anyway. But yeah, great pace all the way through this run, leading him to get a 59.7. Well played. On the ramp, yeah, I thought it might have been. Next up, Arendt, however you say it, with a massive jump. Let's see how he achieves that then. Okay, slightly different route around that corner. Okay, I like this. That's a big bonk. Yeah, a proper strafe map that I've got absolutely no clue what to talk about because I barely played it. I'm just winging it, lads. I'm winging it more than I usually wing it. Alright, next up, push the tempo with a 56.3. Let's go. I'm just reading out names and numbers, mate. That's all. Nice wall clip. Nice control. I think so far I've only seen like one person skip that platform on the right side coming out of there. There's that ramp again. DeFRaG Weather Report. Adam, we're going to change the name of the weekly stream to DeFRaG Weather Report, alright? He said yes, that's fine. That's what the stream's called from now on. There we go, 56.3. How did he do it? I have no idea. Next up is Anselmo, doing very well this week, getting himself into the top 5 of VQ3. Nice. I like that strat at the beginning. That was actually pretty technical. Going wide here to get across, which is good because it gives him lots of downwards momentum to hit that ramp with. Look at these strafes. Nice. Threading that needle. Barely has to even touch that wall. Yeah, that was solid strafes there from Anselmo. Very, very impressed. Loving that, mate. Right, okay, we're moving into top 3. And barely faster than Anselmo, it is Temfix with another 56. If Chris were here, he'd be able to tell you exactly how much faster he is. Because he's good at maths in that. Look at this. He's just constantly accelerating. Perfectly. Yep, skipping that right side. Going up top here. I'm loving the divergence after that part. You know, where it's sort of, you got that left and right side and the gap in the middle. So much speed coming through here. Let's go. Very, very well played. By Temfix. And we're on the top 3 now. We can see that one again. Yeah, it's a very tight strat in the beginning there. So yeah, right here, it seems to divide players. Whether they go all the way down this massive ramp or stay on this sort of catwalk and go over. Temfix decides to go over. Take the high road. And then just tons of speed down here. Tons of speed. Very impressive. Well done. Next up, in second place with a 55, almost a second, or more than a second improvement, rather, over Temfix. It's Acid. Let's do it. So where do we save a second here? Fantastic strafes. Taking that right side, going to hit that ramp on the way down a couple times. And that's going to take him over the max speed of the previous run. For what it's worth, it didn't last very long, admittedly, but... Okay, here we go. There's the second save right there. Nice. That's sick. Can we see that again with a little slow-mo just at the end? I knew someone had to do it. It was only a matter of time. Pardon the pun. The real pro mode. Yeah, VQ3 is the real pro mode. I will genuinely fight anyone who wants to disagree. Look at this. Wee bit early. I'll let you know. Yeah, right here. Just the right spacing and the right wall clip, and look at this. Right on the very edge of that ramp. Perfectly. Well, do you know what, TXR and Gaz? Come ahead. I'm right here. That's all I've got to say. Come ahead. Next up, in first place, with a insane time save. Just insane time save. It's Root from Estonia. Let's go. It's going to take all the skips that we've seen so far. Yeah, 5 seconds. Well, near enough. That is an insane time save. Look at that corner. Wow. I even pressed the back key right there. Just for spacing. My S key detector was going off the rails there. Nice, look at that. Jesus. But I don't know, like, I don't know how he saved 5 seconds. Or 4 whatever seconds. How has he done that? Yeah, the end is insane. It doesn't. That's what I'm saying. It does not look like a 5 second thing. It's hard. It's so hard to tell on a map this big and this complicated where a time save like that comes from. I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe it's obvious, and I'm a fucking idiot. Almost all of it comes from the end, says TXR. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Look at that, man. Doesn't miss a beat. And even after bonking the wall, he's still doing 1200s. You know what I mean? That's insane. I think we see that. Yeah, we can see that once more. Not in slow-mo though, Adam. We'll be here all day. Jesus. Yeah, this is the perfect use case for something like that, guys, for a 2D overlay. You'd see exactly where time is being saved. Even just being able to compare their splits would be fun. It's something that we've tried to do, but it's way more complicated than what it's worth. Like there's more effort than what it's worth for us to do that, unfortunately. Yeah, there's a lot going on in this run. But yeah, that's just barely getting under. Does he crouch? Doesn't even crouch. He knows he doesn't need to. Fantastic. Well, there you go. That's your VQ3. I do believe we do actually have one at least VQ3 demo of the week. If we can have a cheeky little look at that. I think it's a weapon map from Zond. It is. It's Ice Run 2 by Zonder. Let's have a look. Nice. Love a bit of downwards plasma. You don't see it often enough. Nice. That's a pretty cool map. I hadn't actually watched that demo before. I was just fishing for a VQ3 demo. And this is the one I got. So yeah, well played from Zond. This map looks really cool. Very nice. Alright, and that's all the VQ3 for today. Moving swiftly on then to CPM. What we got? We got 20 fucking 6 runs. It's a lot of runs. Starting off with Wild Horse. So many names as well that I haven't seen this week. Well, Jeremiah. I don't know Jeremiah either. Jeremiah the Wild Horse. Let's go. Wild Horse sounds like an automatically generated name, doesn't it? Like a RuneScape generated name, yeah. When you first sign up to Xbox Live and it suggests you a username. Nice run, 39.1 from Jeremiah the Wild Horse. Better than any run I ever did on this map, which admittedly wasn't that many. But next up, it's Radio Koala with a 38.9. And we're going to see some cool shit in this map and CPM, because there's tons of double jumps available to you here. Tons of routes that aren't doable in VQ3. There we go, 38.9 rather, for Radio Koala. Well played. Next up, it's Falla once again. Oof. I thought that was going to be a full-on bonk there. I wasn't going to mention it, Baldoro, but since you brought it up. That's what a circle jump is supposed to look like. Nice ending there from Fallout, 38.7. Next up is CT Roof. Is it just Roof? Is CT the clan? Who knows? We'll never know. I can't get past the model sounds. There we go. Nice shortcut to the end. 38.6 in the end. Well done. Next up is Raven with a 37.3. I need that emote. Nice. Nice upper route here. Let's go Raven on the upper route. Like, great stuff. 37.3. Upper route is important when you're playing a record map. Next up, we got Vulcanoid with a 37.1. But yeah, I remember. So in Diabolical Racing, we had a map made by Record, and we asked Knight, also known as Nightmare, in DeFRaG, We asked him what he thought about the map, given that he had experience playing other Record maps and Reflex, and he said, well, it's a Record map, so the first and only thing I'm thinking through the entire run is upper route. Which I guess is pretty common map design for a lot of people, but especially so on Record maps, apparently. That run was so good for Volcanoid that he decided to end it all. Very nice. 37.1. Next up, someone you don't see very often, but we know very well. It's Craxel with a 36.9. Yeah, I don't know how much the upper route rule applies to this map, because I haven't really played it all that much. I'm sure we're about to find out, though.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
The fuck?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
DeFRaG really has given people too much power.
I don't think so.
It really has. Moving on, we got another run from Posturalium. No, I didn't, but I will. I'll do it tonight if I remember. Remind me. Nice skip across at the end. No one's threading the needle yet in CPM. I'm worried that no one's going to do it. Next up is Pillow from the Netherlands. Again, another name that I don't recognize. So many names I don't recognize here. Is this people coming out of the woodwork for DeFRaG WarCup? Is that what it is? All the retired DeFraggers? People who haven't played since 2019? Or are these new players who have decided to pick up DeFRaG? Because that would be awesome. People from the ESA stream, yeah, coming in and submitting and work up and doing pretty well. So there we go with 35.2 there for Pillow. Well played. Next up was someone we have seen before. It's Unseen. Shout outs to Pillow in the chat. How's it going? There is that upper route that we're talking about. Nice, 35.0. Ah, Xenotic player, of course. Xenotic DeFRaG WarCup is also coming up this year, I believe. Next up, it's another player I don't know. It's Tommy. It's our Tommy. Tommy knows how to strafe. Jesus, look at this go. Look at this guy go. That's a lot of W as well. Do you think he's a diabolical player? Fucking hell. Not, not a strafe key was touched in the latter half of that map. What the fuck? Yeah, let's watch that again. Fuck it. This guy cheating. What the fuck? Undercover Shattery. Yeah, mate, I would not be surprised. If you told me that, I'd be like, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Look at this! Do not need to strafe in this game. He just keeps going. Oh, I love Tommy. I genuinely love Tommy. I hope that's not the last we see of Tommy. He strafes enough. Yeah, he did it. He did the strafing. All right. Next up, 33.3. It's take 5. Nice upper route. Tons of speed. Taking the low route though at the ending. Clearly not what you want. Yeah, maybe if he used W more. Okay, next up is another name I don't think we've seen before. Xanadu, is that how you say it? I hope so. Unnamed player. That's much easier to say. Why can't they just call themselves that? This is a nice run so far. Loads of momentum. Not quite enough for. He's going to take that slide up over the ending. Not ideal, but it does cut the corner. Next up, once again, is Syntax. Kind of starting to see the beginnings of players making use of that snap pods. And another slide right up and over the top for a 32.7. Well played. Next up, it's my favourite name in the WarCups to say. It's rek-dire. Although if I could roll my R's, it would sound a lot better. But I'm shite at that. Okay, cutting that corner very tight avoids the ramp though. There we go. Nice wall clip. Look at this. Oh, we're in the big boy runs now, lads. Whoa. Yeah, skipping right across the end here. This is the bar. rek-dire's just set the bar for the rest of the demos. Excellent stuff. 32.6. Not too much faster than Syntax's run, but clearly very different in terms of execution. Next up, once again, Anselmo with a pretty decent time save. Silver Discord bad, yellow Discord good. Nice. Very smooth at the ending there. I almost felt like a no effort run. I don't know. Can we see that one again, please? Shoutouts to Anselmo. Bang on those snap zones, look. Yeah, the ending, or just like the part just before the last room in this map seems so complicated. It's like how you approach it and what outcome you get from that in the next room. You know what I mean? But next up, it's sub 32. We got Zeal with a 31.8. Let's do it. Nice. Oh, just finding those ramps. Look at that. We got a massive gap towards the end. Loving that. Well played. Almost 2100 max speed in the end. Almost. The next up is our very own M16. Almost getting a sub 30. 30.7. It's not that close, but... doing a pretty good job of cycling through these snap zones. Seems to have a grasp. Which is pretty good considering you only started learning them a couple months ago, if that. So yeah, very well played from M16. But one-upping him by quite a bit. Well, almost quite a bit. It's Certi as well. Oh shit. Who also is pretty new to DeFRaG and snap zones in general, and yeah, just coming out here and showing everyone else up. Let's go. Well, almost everyone else. Nice, look at this. Fucking hell, some speed at the end there. Well played, Certi. Getting us our first sub 30 demo. Can we see that one again, please? I did try and get Certi to come on and do a little bit of commentary with me. This is where I'm gonna call you out, Certi, for saying no and making me do this on my own. But yeah, he's a good lad. Very well played. And this is only his second submission to WarCup. His first submission was, I think, just the week before, and also did very well, getting himself top 10. I think it was 7th or something he came. Just crazy. Well, he's 7th here, so maybe it was, I don't know, something different for last week's map. But anyway, moving on. Not quite sure how you pronounce this username. Mehis? Something like that? Mehis? I don't know. But also a name that I've seen, but not in a WarCup before. So let's go. Let's see what they're made of. Nice. Methus? Okay. Big wide turn there. Doesn't hit that last ramp, but it's not going to stop him from getting a 29.9. Well played. Just barely faster than 30. And again, we're shouting out another player who's come from Diabolical. It's Kioi. I don't know how much Kioi has played DeFRaG before, but coming out with a 29.4 on this map is huge. Yeah, I don't know where Kioi comes from, so to speak. I know that they played a lot of Diabolical rather, and they're pretty good. Installed when the exodus happened a couple of months ago. So there you go. We only got a couple month old DeFragger now, and it's all right. Yeah, oh, look at that ramp at the end. It's cool because you know strafe jumping is universal here. You know, you learn strafe jumping in one game, you can take it to another. But what you can't take is learning snap zones. You know what I mean? That's only DeFrag, and not only that, like it's a must. You have to learn DeFrag if you want to be competitive with, you know, the rest of these players. Sorry, you have to learn snap zones if you want to be competitive with the rest of these. So it's really fun to see people like Kioi and Certi and M16 pick up snap zones and the usage of snap zones and Seagaz HUD so quickly and become, you know, so adept at it. Look out for these players in DeFRaG World Cup. They might not be, you know, top 10 material in the World Cup, but they will certainly be doing better than I am, for sure. At least on the strafe maps. So yeah, massive shoutouts. 29.4. Insane. Next up, we got Warpack in 4th place. Undead Warpack, no less. Taking that upper route. Which we saw quite a few people do so far. So yeah, looks like the upper route is the way to be. It's the place to be, rather. Nice run. 29.3. But next up, in top 3, breaking that 29 barrier, we're seeing a 29.7. That's quite a saving in the top 4, let me tell you. So it's back to 10 fix for another top 3 run. Let's go. Again, just cycling through all these snap zones that he needs. But yeah, if you've come to DeFrag from Xenotic, or you've just come after a really long hiatus, then welcome to snap zones. Welcome to the snap era of DeFrag. And wow, look at this route. That was really sick towards the end. The world record demo we showed last week was 29.7. Jesus, really? Okay. So we passed that quite a bit ago. I was actually wondering about that. And that was Anne's demo, no less. That wasn't, you know, I don't know, some other boring player. That was Anne. Yeah, but he played like 2 hours. Yeah, well, shut up. You're ruining it. Yeah, the last few jumps here are insane. Next up though, 28.3. It's another decent saving. It's Rainfire. Let's go. I love a Rainfire demo as well. These strafes so smooth. Look at that. Wow. So far down that corridor. Jesus. Even he's blown away by it. I think we can see that one again. That ramp makes all the it really does make all the difference. Bang, there you go. Right to the base of that ramp. So perfect spacing. All the way through the map just to get to that for the final gap. Yeah. Rainfire more like insane fire. But next up in first place, never mind, we're going to watch next up in first place, the 28.1 is Goblin. Obviously, it's Goblin. Gamer of the week. Don't ever drugs. Please, lads, don't drugs. Okay, not top route. Doesn't hit that ramp either. Doesn't need to. He's not fucking bothered about that ramp. He doesn't need it. Let's go again. Wow, that skim is crazy. Yeah, it doesn't need either of those ramps at the end. Well, I mean, that's Goblin for you, really, isn't it? No, I was saying watch out for, you know, Certi and M16 and Kioi and all that in the next DeFRaG WarCup. Fucking watch out for Goblin. Really, really watch out for Goblin in the next DeFRaG WarCup. It's going to be huge. Yeah, because he's not that far away from the ramp. You know what I mean? It's not like he's completely avoided it. He just needs slightly different spacing to make it work. As you say, Gaz, yeah, he's faster. He's too fast for it right now. Anyway, that's all the runs. That's all we got. We do have some runs of the week, of course. Let's see. We got another Goblin run, so let's go straight into the Goblin run. Since we're just coming off of a Goblin run, let's keep that Goblin high going. I believe this is a record, or at least it was when he posted it. And this is a really cool map. I was kind of hoping that Chris would be here for this one because Chris actually put me onto this map ages ago. I think I was watching him play it on his stream at some point. But yeah, Goblin here, finding himself a nice little teleporter abuse off the side of the map to teleport all the way to the end. Or maybe someone else found it. I don't know who found it, but Goblin's the one that we're here watching, at least. Disgusting route. I mean, he still does a lot of really impressive shit on this map. Before the teleporter abuse. Anne was trying an even crazier route, but he rage quit. Nice. Maybe we'll see that next week, who knows. Next up, right. We're going to watch a Wiz demo. And for those of you who don't know, Wiz is like a scripted runs. This is not easy on the eyes, right? If you get motion sickness or anything like that, well, I guess you probably wouldn't be watching the stream in the first place if you did, but this is very fast moving images on your screen. Just fair warning. But let's go. A task, exactly. Tool assisted speedrun. And I can't even begin to commentate this. One, I've never seen or played this map. And two, I don't have a clue what's happening half the time. But it looks very cool, does it not? Yeah. Let's see that once more, please. But yeah, shoutouts to I don't actually know who makes the Wiz stuff. I know Capcorp does stuff with Wiz, but I don't think it's just Capcorp that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. A shout out to anybody involved. They also did a nice demo of AMD 32 or whatever that map is called. Wiz is Cab, okay. Just Cab, okay. Well, Capcorp did a really nice demo for us for ESA as well. So massive shout outs to Capcorp. Alright, next up we got a pretty long run. You remember Nude Stuff 3 that we've showed demos for this map before. We're going to show another one by Haste. I don't know, I haven't checked if this is a record or not, but you know, it's a really cool map, and it was a demo that was posted this week, so let's have a look. It is pretty long. This is like a 3-minute map, so it is a record. Fantastic. Even better. Yeah, last time we talked about this map, I believe someone told me that Nude was working on this map for over a year. That might be, I might be wrong about that. I haven't actually spoken to Nude himself about it, but yeah, just an insane map. Really, really is. Nude does make fantastic maps, but that even for a Nude map, this is amazing. You know what I mean? This is like a step beyond. I know, 3-minute strafe map in the DeFRaG WarCup, that would certainly ruffle some feathers. There's so much going on in this map. It's insane. Okay, and some teleporter abuse now. Excellent. Yep, there's the MG boost. Let's go. Wow. Oh, Nude's TBB, yeah, that was the one with the machine gun. That was a cool map. I really liked that one. Very creative. Hi, Joel. Everybody say hi to Joel. He's a good lad. Yeah, the view model do be waving on the old slick. This is the fun part. Let's go. This part of the map is crazy. I wish it were longer. And you got this weird jump pad shit where you have to like, go back on yourself. Happy DeFragging. Yeah, absolutely insane. We won't be watching that one again. So if you want to see it for yourself, go download the demo. You know where to find it. Well, there you have it. That's all. That's all the runs we have to show you tonight. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. We are still behind on the runs we'll be doing. I don't know when we're going to do the next map. It might be Friday during the day. This Friday during the day. So, you know, very different from our usual schedule, but we're trying to get stuff in and just get it out of the way so we can catch up. Yeah, this next map looks kind of interesting. I wasn't really a fan of the start, so I didn't grind it. I didn't play it. Well, we can take a look at it, actually. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, X8. Very colourful map as well, actually. So yeah, this start area is just so weird to me. I don't like it, so I never played the map. The map is mad because it's not a strafe map. See, this is as far as I've gotten. I haven't actually got past this part, so I don't know anything could be past there. Also, that blood looks otherworldly. Otherworldly. All right, what's next? There's a flag here. Again, I've never actually been up here, so do you have to cap the flag? Is it just a repeat of before? CTF map. Yeah, so it's like a mirror image almost. Interesting. I'll certainly be looking forward to watching the demos from this map, but yeah, I just couldn't bring myself to grind the start room, the first room. Bit weird, isn't it? But I know that there are some crazy weapon map players out there that are going to show us some excellent runs here. So yeah, looking forward to it. Again, we might do this map Friday in the daytime. We're just trying to fit it in before next week. When we start doing the other one. So yeah, someone asked about this before. We're not doing WarCups anymore, apparently. It's like all DeFRaG WarCup training from here on out, I think. So yeah, the first round is DFWC 2008 1, which is a pretty cool map. I'm looking forward to seeing the runs on that. We might see if we can get ourselves a very special guest for that map. So yeah, I don't know when we're going to have that one scheduled for. It won't be at the usual time of 8 p.m. European time on a Tuesday. It might be Tuesday, but it'll probably be earlier in the day. Basically, I got no fucking clue when the next couple of streams are going to be, but we'll announce them in Discord as always. But look out on Friday during the day. We'll be trying to do another one. Not going to be Tuesday, so it might be next Wednesday or something like that. We'll figure it out together. All right. Is that the map where West did the ground boost for the first time? Interesting. I didn't know that. I knew it was in 2008, but I didn't know which map. That's cool. Maybe we can try and get a hold of that demo. Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, I've talked enough. And you're probably sick of it. So GG's everybody. Thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing all your runs on the upcoming maps and the upcoming weeks. So we'll see you then. Cheers. Bye-bye.